Coach Gilmore, you made a switch this season. Just talk about the new position guys that you're coaching and those guys that you guys brought in as well.
Yeah, Coach Wilt came at me and asked if I wanted to coach receivers, and you do whatever you need to do for the team. We got Anthony Autry, he's the #1 receiver, all-conference player, coming back. He's going to do a heck of a job for us. Kyle Plum, nobody really knows about because he tore his knee up during camp last year, but he's a Division I transfer from Colorado State. I think he's going to do special teams for us. And then the last one, of course, is #6, Jordan Thomas. He has a little bit of giddy up to him. He has some speed there on the edge. Some of the fly sweep stuff we're going to do is going to be good.
So for you, you came in, you coached tight ends last season. Just talk about the difference in coaching the wide receivers this year for you.
It's more of a focus, more in the tight ends. You're much more involved in the run game. That transition, and I'm working much more with Coach Wilt now in the passing game and coverages. And, a lot of press relief, more technique stuff and route running and getting in and out of breaks and trying to read coverages as compared to tight end, where you're doing much more in the run game and blocking and seeing what they're doing up front.
Some of the guys that you guys have returning, obviously Autry, Jordan Thomas. You also have Chaz Adams, who played in 2014, didn't play last year. And you have a lot of those wide receivers that you talked about, Plum and those guys. Just talk about the newer guys that you brought in, like Wesley McCoy and those guys.
Yeah, especially Wesley. He's as old as I am. He's 26 years old. He's going to be a player for us. Went to JUCO in California, won a national championship there. He brings a lot of leadership, being an older guy, 26-year-old, has a child already, so he's very mature about being in this program. And someone like Chaz Adams is going to help us depth-wise at any position on the field.
So what do you envision the wide receivers looking like? What do you see as the, I guess you don't want to give away too much, but what do you envision the starters being?
The stars of the previous ones that I kind of mentioned, we run base 12 personnel. If we went 11 personnel, I see Kyle Williams, Anthony Autry, and Jordan Thomas being those guys that are starting versus the current league.
Last question for you, Coach. What are your expectations this season?
We just want to win. We're going to increase, get better than we were last year. I think we have done that, especially at all positions. The receiving core, we haven't changed that much. We didn't graduate anybody. We lost a handful, but we brought in better players.